Good, happy Sunday morning. Is Sunday, May 15, 2022. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday morning, so let's get started right now. First step, 21-year-old killed in Friday night motorcycle crash in Wolfboro. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
One man is dead tonight after crashing his motorcycle on North Main Street in Wolfboro last night. The driver was 21 years old. Police say it appears he lost control and crashed when navigating a turn.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Crews respond to fire in Crawford Notch. Rain helps slow down spread. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
New Hampshire forest rangers and fire crews are watching a fire in Crawford Notch. It's now being called the Bemis Fire. Local fire crews were on the scene earlier today. A viewer sent us this picture of the smoke. You can see it reaching out of the forest. He says he took it from the presidential range just after the fire started. Forest rangers say a storm brought rain and lightning to the area. Lightning slowed crews down, but rain is making it harder for that fire to spread.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. AG office. One person dead after officer-involved shooting in New Boston. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Tonight, the Attorney General's office is investigating a deadly officer-involved shooting in New Boston on Galaxy Way. Officials say one man is dead, but no officers are hurt. It happened overnight, and there's still no indication as to what led up to the shooting. We're waiting to hear back for more information, and we'll bring that to you as soon as it becomes available.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Man opens fire on shoppers in Buffalo, New York supermarket. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
We begin tonight with that breaking news, a mass shooting in Buffalo, New York. Witnesses say a gunman dressed in army fatigues and a helmet walked into a supermarket and then opened fire on shoppers and staff. At least 10 people are dead, several more wounded. Officials say the FBI is investigating the shooting as both a hate crime and racially motivated violent extremism. First responders encountering numerous victims at the scene. The suspected shooter, who police say was armed with a rifle, was taken into custody. Relatives of those who were inside the supermarket, among those gathering at the scene, anxious for word on their loved ones. Witnesses say they heard dozens of shots fired. And tonight we're told President Biden and the Attorney General have both been briefed. ABC's Phil Lipoff leading us off with late details just coming in.
Tonight, at least 10 people shot and killed after a gunman walked into a Buffalo supermarket in a predominantly black neighborhood and opened fire.
This is the worst nightmare that any community can face.
Several onlookers describing the gunman as a white man dressed in military fatigues. Shoppers running for their lives, people living nearby, horrified.
My God, I never thought in my lifetime at my age that I would live to see something like this in my community.
The horrific scene unfolding inside the Tops Friendly Market shortly after 2:30 this afternoon.
Radio, send as many cars as you possibly can.
Buffalo police quickly taking the suspected shooter into custody.
The suspect put the gun to his own neck. Buffalo police personnel, 2 patrol officers, talked the suspect into dropping the gun. He dropped the gun, took off some of his tactical gear, surrendered at that point.
Late tonight, that suspect identified as Peyton Gendron of Conklin, New York. As he was being arraigned in court, the FBI searching his home 200 miles away from the shooting scene.
This is a day of great sadness for all of us in the city of Buffalo.
Just an awful scene in Buffalo tonight. Phil Lipoff joining us now. And Phil, development's still moving quickly. What more are you learning from investigators?
Well, we've just learned that the suspected shooter here is 18 years old, drove hours to get to this particular supermarket, and then when there, live streamed the shooting as it was happening. Once he was inside the supermarket, he himself was actually shot by a retired Buffalo police officer doing security at the supermarket, but it had no effect because he was wearing body armor. 11 of the 13 people he shot were black. The FBI is now investigating this as a hate crime. Whit?
All right, Phil, thank you. And as we noted, the scene's still very active at this hour. Let's go straight to reporter Ed Dranch from our Buffalo affiliate, WKBW, at the scene with what's happening now. Ed.
With Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown calling this the worst nightmare for any community. Here tonight in Buffalo, 10 people shot and killed inside this Tops Friendly Market, a major grocery store chain here in Western New York. A number of those people were shot inside the store. A number of people were also wounded inside the store. Here tonight, you can still see a very active scene here. We should let you know the suspect is in custody. And according to eyewitnesses, we're told this man was on a mission. Armed heavily, dressed in fatigues and camouflage. What this man's motive was, still unclear tonight, Whit.
All right, Ed, our thanks to you tonight.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. That does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, everyone, and goodbye.